This is Uganda industrial area. Traders here who deal in maize have decried the rising prices, which they say are slowly kicking them out of business. Between December and today, the price of a kilogram of unprocessed maize has shot from Uganda shillings 800 to Uganda shillings 1,500. Busoga is predominantly a sugarcane growing region due to the sugar factories established there. The maize traders here rely on maize from other regions. The traders say that they get maize from districts like Masindi, Chegegwa, Kagadi, Kabarole and Chiboga, but since February this year, the suppliers have kept on rising the prices, which they have attributed to high transport costs caused by rising fuel prices.
They used to bring the bag of the maize at 5,000, but now they charge between 15,000 to 20 per bag.
Maize millers in Kampala say their situation is worse. The maize prices are high and the electricity they use to process the final product is expensive.
As a unity ya bei nnyo yalinnya kati bannannyini byuma okusobola okugyamu sente zaabwe balinnyisa kye twaliisa emiwendo egikubirwawo kasooli abanga miringi charge.
The millers say that traders who buy maize in bulk and store it in anticipation of rising prices have also caused scarcity of maize on the market. These millers say the costs involved in processing maize flour trickle down to the end user.
Emiwendo wegirinnya abasuubuzi b'obuwunga amasomero n'abali baago n'abali b'obuwunga bakosebwa olw'embeera y'emiwendo gya kasooli kuba emiwendo wegirinnya obuwunga tubwongeza bbeeyi.
Schools depend on maize flour to feed their students. James Juko, the head teacher of Buganda Road Primary School, says that they have already felt the pinch of the increasing prices of maize.
We stocked in bulk. When we saw prices were beginning to go up, we stocked in bulk so that the changes do not affect us.
He says that unlike private schools, he cannot increase school fees to accommodate the rising prices on the market.
If everything else is going up, and your budget has remained the same, how do you catch up? Now, what we pay for are things that are crucial. You wouldn't suspend the water bills because National Water and Sewage Corporation will come and disconnect you.
Meanwhile, the national chairman of the National Private Education Institutions Association, Hassad Chidabida, says that as private schools, they are considering increasing school fees so that they can afford to feed their students.
Been trying to see how we can coordinate and avoid unnecessary increases and all that. But unfortunately, we find it inevitable and we are opting to increasing the fees, basically to be able to manage our students, our learners well in schools, and to run the schools effectively for better health of our learners and feeding.
Schools are expected to open for another term on the 9th of May. Olivia Kumgisha, NTV News.